You believe that most of the problems that the North is experiencing today emanate solely from within the northern region, or it is as a result of the wider relationship that the North is having with other parts of the country. Let me give you an example. The North has had a modicum of religious harmony over the years until the advent of radical Islam following the Iranian Revolution, until the entry of Pentecostal Christianity into the northern region, which are basically things that are not native to the North. Religious harmony was, for anybody living in the North, and if you are a student of history, you will know that you have very little, if none at all, of religious crisis of the type we've been having since the 1980s, which happens to be the time when there was this awakening of radical Islam because of the Iranian Revolution and the entry of Pentecostal Christianity into the North proper. Do you agree that most of the problems that the North has today is not as a result of what is happening within the North itself? It's how the North responded to influences from outside the North?
Absolutely, yes. I agree with that assertion. The problem is out of influence from others that infiltrated northern Nigeria. It changed the psyche, it changed the thinking, it almost changed the cultural orientation of northerners from being pure northerners to becoming westerners or even easterners. When I say westerners and easterners, might not necessarily mean our brothers from the west or from the south only, but even those that are coming from outside Nigeria. North has been recognized first to have a vast land. Second, it has also been recognized to be very, very peaceful. It has also been recognized to be very accommodating. And it has better land and business opportunities. So most of the westerners and the easterners now infiltrated the North and then coming with their own culture, with their own religious background, and then behaviors and things like that are entirely different from that of northerners. Now that influence was what gradually drive into the northern psyche and begin to change the way a northerner think, begin to change the way a northerner act, begin to even change the way of the northerner practice his religion. Yes, there was the influence of a religious influence from foreigners, like you rightly said, the Islamic angle of it to the Christian angle of it, from what we usually traditionally been practiced. We have also had the invent of coming in of new way of teaching and worship, if you so to say. That has also contributed. But most importantly, like I said, the northerner is known to be peaceful. There's no doubt about that. The northerner is known to be very accommodating. And then the northerner is also industrious, because there was assertion you made earlier that I was almost going to disagree with before I guess you readjusted the position. And that was the position of saying maybe the economy of Nigeria is not from the north. Apart from northerner producing the food that most of the food that is being consumed in Nigeria and even being exported, North has a lot of potentials, economic potentials, and a lot of economic opportunities that we had. Even before the coming of all these things, the North exportation and importation was done even in the North. Trade and commerce was well known to be a northern way of life, because we have three things that we do to live. First, practice religion. Second, farming. And the third is commerce. Northerners are known for their commerce. Before now, we trade across the trans-Saharan border, and then even from here down to the west, to the south, to the east, and across the Gulf of Guinea and what have you. So we go around in commerce. We are all known for that. But apart from that one also, apart from the food, being the food basket, we are also administratively very organized administratively. The northern Nigeria is known to have this administrative setup. that even before the coming of the white man, we had a way of managing our people in the name of administratively. So the North had almost everything on its own as northern Nigeria. And as I speak to you up till now, you may be informed, or a lot of listeners may wish to know that the North is still economically vibrant. In fact, with a lot of discoveries that are taking place now in the North has come to be, if you like, in my opinion, the economic heart of northern Nigeria today, if properly harnessed. I will cite you an example. Between Bauchi, Gombe, Yobe, and Borno, there is a village called Bodija village. We have a deposit, oil deposit, that if harnessed would last the next 150 years in commercial quantity. If harnessed, would last the next 150 years. And it also has more economic value than the oil we are having in this southern part of Nigeria.